a beautiful new pedestrian only area. And obviously it's pedestrian only in our pedestrian only city. We got people walking around. We got nice parks, offices, medium density, mixed use, some cool bridges that are seeing tons and tons of action. And then we have this area over here, absolutely gorgeous, with our first high density building as well, like our actual high density. We have another absolutely gorgeous little area. Like, how could you not love living here in this little area? Like, this is just super, super, super cool. And we're making money, dude, a lot. We're making money. But guys, let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Today we are seeing some not enough electricity signs. So I'm going to pause the game and actually know why this is happening. So we have a mod on called Weather Plus, where we can change the weather, because I hate the snow. And when you build a map, you can't change the weather. It's a known bug. It is what it is. And we were sitting at 20 Celsius. Now we're at -9. So people are, they're turning on their heaters, and that is why we are seeing this electricity problem. So we're going to come into Weather Plus. We're going to come over here, and we're just going to move this back to 20. And now we should be good to go. We should be good to go. What's going on over here? I think it's going to go away. Yep. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it leveled itself out. Amazing. So a few housekeeping things that we're gonna do. Firstly, we're gonna come over here. We have some crime, we have some garbage piling up. We're gonna let that be. We're also seeing we're busy over here. But one thing that we're gonna do is we're actually gonna turn up all of our parking fees all the way to max. That way we make as much money as possible. That was a great idea, so thank you for that. Can't believe I missed that. Tis what it is, I suppose. We're gonna come in here later on and add a couple more parking stalls. Honestly, it probably would be good to do it now, but I think that they're expensive. Yeah, they're 80 grand. We only have 60, so we need a little bit more money before we can do that. So let's just get into it, shall we? The other thing that I want to do, I think that's everything, to be honest with you. Yes, I believe that it is. Okay, so what we are going to be doing today is we're going to be expanding out over across the railroad, and we're going to be having a little bit more fun. The whole thing so far has just been grids, which are fine, but they're boring, and I don't want to do just grids forever. I want to have a little bit more fun. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come into our, I was playing around with the road builder mod, and I guess it just kept everything. But we're going to come into our pedestrian streets, and we're going to be building over here. And that's going to be honestly quite fun. So what I would like to do is we're going to take one of these roads and send it over. What I think we're going to do is, honestly, I think it's going to be Maple Street right here. And we're going to sever the connection and then, yeah, just send it right over. But I want to see, because there's a couple things that we have to do. One of them is we're seeing a lot of waiting for ambulance signs. If we click on our small medical clinic, we have 68 out of 25 patients. All 3 ambulances are driving around trying to pick people up. We need a medical clinic. That is 60,000. We're almost there. So I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade this guy and put it right here. Then I'm trying to think about where we want this road to go, and I'm wondering if we could get the medical clinic underneath this road. I feel like that would be super cool, but I don't know if it's possible. Else we take Maple Street and we go over, and that's probably the easiest thing to do. So why don't, honestly, why don't we just do that? We'll probably grab it right here. I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna let that come in, and then we're gonna, honestly, we probably could have this road there, but I would like to, for the most part, grab this height and then have it come up. And I want this to be as flat as possible. That looks pretty decent, if you ask me. And then I'm gonna take this height just because it's probably looking a little weird over there. And yeah, then we're just gonna take this and we're gonna come over. I think we're gonna have to be about 10 up in the air. Okay, so we're at 2.6. I wanna make sure that we're not doing any of that weird, lumpy bumpy stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna have to be about this high, which is fine. And now we can kind of start to come down a bit, which is nice. So we're about 10. So this comes around. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that that's fine. And then once we're here, from this point, now we're gonna come all the way down to the ground. And I wanna make sure that our slope is at least somewhat reasonable. think a 4 is honestly pretty decent. And then we're gonna come around here. So I'm gonna follow this line, not this dark line, but I'm gonna follow this line just under the dark line. And we're gonna come around right over here. And then I think we'll send it out over here, because I don't know what we're gonna do with this road yet. We may go out here. There's a lot of space. Oh my God. But if we're thinking about like what this road is like our collector, if you will. Like when we start to have our trams and our buses and everything, they will come onto this road. That's kind of the idea that I'm thinking about right now. And then I want to do something else as well. I would like to continue, I would like a road, I guess, to come up over here and do something over here as well. So I would like to do something underneath right here. Oh, we made it to Busy Town, got a bunch of money. Hell yeah, brother. I like that. Now we can get the medical clinic. I'm not going to do it this exact moment, but you know, just keeping it in mind. And I'm thinking about putting it like on the bottom right here. Something like that. And then this can come around like over here. How's that look? That looks pretty good, to be honest with you. Yeah, I do like that. Cool. Awesome. And then we'll build out a little subdivision over here. So we will have a grid, like a small grid. It's not going to be like, obviously it's not going to be as gritty as Gridtopia over here, because we already have these kind of like turny roads. Turny roads. So what I'm going to do is thinking, I think we'll grab here. We'll come out to about a 43. We'll do a 44. And then we're going to keep our 11s, because I do like that. So we'll come out 6. We'll do an 11, 5, 6, and we'll take that out. Perfect. And then we should be at 11s. And then that's going to be a little bit longer, because 11 would be here, but that's fine. Perfect. And honestly, we could probably I'll come back. I'm getting excited. We'll come out here, I guess. We'll do the same thing right there. Perfect. And we'll come up right here and come out over here. Perfection. And honestly, we might even be able to come right here too. And this just kind of comes down. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. These won't come up, obviously. But what we could do is add just regular paths for people. So like cars and stuff can come down here and we can zone on these roads. Cars as in like, you know, ambulances and police vehicles. But then like right here, we could actually have this connect up right like that. And that way people can jump the fence right here and just take a little shortcut, which I think is quite nice. The one thing I do want to do is, are we losing money? We just lost a bunch of money. We were at 22, I think. We'll come into roundabout. Oh, maybe we just built roads. That's probably why. Come into roundabouts and let's see if we can place some. That doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. That looks better. That honestly looks better over there too. So these kind of like larger roundabouts, not super important for traffic flow, but I think that they make this area look a little bit nicer. You know what I mean? Cool. And now we can start building stuff over here. I think what we're gonna do is I would like some mixed use housing, and I also think I don't want any zoning along this area right here. But on these ones, it's fine because we're going to have some mixed use housing, right? So we'll do something like this. We'll do a 5 and a 5. These will probably be the exact same buildings. And then on the other side, we'll do something like that. Just some medium density. I don't know if those will come in this exact moment, but I think that'll make the beginning or the front area right over here look kind of cool. I think it'll be quite nice. And then we can we can do a bunch of stuff. I do also want to do a park over here. So let's come into our parks, and these are all our level 1 parks. We also have large parks. Oh, so we must have unlocked those before. I would like a larger park because we don't really have any. We just have like little parks, and it would be kind of cool to do something over here. And I'm thinking, what if we take out this street right here? Yep, I like that. I'm just thinking about the future as well. And we place this like right in the middle. How does that look? That looks pretty cool. And then we can have like some homes on the other side, on the other sides, on the other side of this. I feel like that could be kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. We can do some offices over here as well. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Our demand is kind of looking funny, but I think that that's okay for the most part. We're also going to do some low density as well. I think on this street, this is going to be like our main street. So we're going to do our commercial along here. Anywhere where we don't want like a mixed use home, we're going to put just a low density commercial. And then on the other side, just because this is going to be a hot commodity, we are going to do full on homes. And then something like that, I feel like that'll look really cool. And then yeah, let's place in some low rent homes as well. We'll probably do like a low rent home here and there. Yeah, I feel like that will look that'll look pretty cool. But I do want this area to be quite dense. I think that that'll look really interesting. And then we'll probably would rather not have anything on the other side, like kind of close to the railroad. Yeah, I do like this building here. This building will look very similar. These are so, like, they're literally the exact same. Don't love that, but I think that that's okay for now. I'm gonna do some larger buildings, and then we're gonna put in some row homes on the other side. And honestly, let's make this pretty identical. See how that looks. If we're gonna go identical, we might as well like really push it. It's interesting to me that this is the only building in this area. Maybe we can do like a small little park, and then we can come in with move it. We can move this ever so slightly. This is definitely not necessary, but I think it's okay. I'm actually gonna do like that, because we can come in with our surface painter. We can do something like this. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Love it. And then we'll like decorate this up afterwards. So don't even worry about it. We'll do the same thing on the back of here. Maybe we can even have some billboards or something. That could be kind of cool. Cool. Yeah, this is an interesting looking area. I don't mind it. I think it's looking kind of cool. I do want to have some more mixed use homes. So let's bring them on this side. We'll see how that looks when it comes in. I do want a little bit more low rent as well. And we might as well put our low rent beside the train station. We will put like a bunch of trees on this other side, so not to worry or anything, but anything closer to the train station, we'll definitely have our low rent homes there. Cool. Yeah, I like that. This is looking like a really cool area right now. Awesome. We don't have our demand right now, so maybe we try to fix something like that. The crime, and we're waiting for an ambulance. So we have a little bit of time now. We're making, oh my God, look at how much money we're making. There's a lot. For this town, for this city, it's a lot of money. Let's add a mailbox. We'll put that right over here because that's where a lot of the businesses are. And then, yeah, we kind of just have to let this grow out a bit. I would like to it'd be cool to do row homes all the way along here. We do have to wait for them to come in for our demand to catch up. So while we're waiting for our demand to catch up, let's do some commercial over here. And I would like this to spawn on this street. Perfect. Awesome. And then on these other streets, I want to do row homes on the other side. So we'll do 5s. And then on this side, ooh, and actually these go the wrong way. I wonder how this will come up. I guess we'll see. Cool. Yeah, we're just really waiting for demand right now. And yeah, while we're waiting for demand, let's do the small medical clinic. We are making some decent money. So I think now is the time. Let's do it. We're going to take out Dean Street and we're going to take this guy out. Actually, we don't need to pause. We're going to come into our medical clinic. We're going to place it right here so we take out the least amount of buildings as possible. So we'll do that. Perfect. Awesome. And then let's rezone everything in here so that it doesn't look too bad. We'll do something like this. I think that that's okay. I do want to check something super fast. The idea originally was to have this road come out. Let's see how high we would have to bring it for it to make sense. Like, could we do something like, no, we couldn't. We'd have to do a 15 for that to even make the smallest amount of sense. So if we did that, I just want to see what this would look like. That looks super dumb. I'm glad we didn't do that. Unfortunate, but I am glad we didn't do that. And then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna plant some trees, make this look a little bit better because it looks pretty awful right now. Perfect. Looks much, much, much better over here. Can't really even tell that it's craziness. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, so we are seeing the waiting for ambulances sign. Unfortunately, the ambulances now do have to go quite a bit away. They have to either come up here and around or over. It is what it is. Sucks, but that's part of the game, you know, that is part of the game. We are now seeing our demand come back up, which is really cool. So we can come look over here and see what we've been given. And this looks pretty cool, if we're being honest with each other. Yeah, I do like that. We can come in with our surface painter tool afterwards, and we can make this all look nice and party. I do think we're actually going to upgrade this to be the concrete roundabout, because when we bring in our tram line through here, it's going to come right through the middle, and I think it's just going to look better. And I do want some more homes across here. And now we are seeing, look at all these people use this pathway, which is amazing. Do we want another one? Honestly, we might as well. Let's just do it. More pathways, the better. Cool, cool, cool. And because of that, we will do some mixed use right here, because this will be like kind of a main street, not like, you know what I mean? Kind of, not so much, a little bit maybe. You know what I'm saying? Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, yes. And then we wanted something like this. So let's do like a 3, and then we'll do a small 2 right here. And then we'll do something like that. How does that look? That looks interesting. Let these come in. Our demand is not feeling too good right now. And what would be kind of cool, one thing that I want to test is if we take this 1U, where is it? 1U pedestrian street. Oh, this is a 1.5. Oh, cars can go on that though. Do we have a 1U pedestrian street? Oh, here it is. If we take this and we bring it back, what I want to know, if we zone on this street, will it work? Ooh, and we're seeing, okay, so we do need some more electricity. Let's come over here. We'll add one more. Perfect. And actually, we'll probably have to level this off, or not level it off, but we'll have to continue on with our zoning or our grid. We'll place one in here somewhere. Turn off anarchy to make sure that they're not too close to each other. Perfection. Absolutely, positively love it. But I want to come back over here and I want to see if we can do something fun. Is there zoning on this street? Let's see. Edit all instances. And I want to make sure that you can zone. Pedestrian road. Yeah, it supports zoning. I'm going to try to play around with this and see if I can't get it to work. All right, we kind of figured it out. I think this is, so basically what I'm trying to figure out here is, because there are no cars allowed on this road, if this house like needs an ambulance or it has a crime scene, will the police ever be able to get to it? Because if they can't, then we can only use these 2U roads or any larger roads that we make in the future, and we can't use these 1U roads. The other option is we do have this 1.5U road. This could be our smallest option, and maybe that's something that we do in like these areas. Like we have our like main road right here, and then we upgrade all of these to be 1.5. Not too sure, but you know, something to think about and keep in mind. I am liking the density over here, so yeah, we'll see. I'm wondering, how big is this? This is like a perfect size. Actually, we could do something like that, could we? And honestly, I would rather do like a small playground right here. I think that makes a wee bit more sense. And again, we'll see how this works. I do love these townhomes just kind of in this huge dense pocket. It would probably suck to live there, but I think it's interesting. I think it's super interesting. And then over here, I would like to do, because this is a park, this might be like kind of like the main area. I want to do like a 4 on each side. And we're being super symmetrical today for some reason. Not sure why, but we're going to do this. And then I don't know if it'll come in yet, but it would be kind of cool if we had one row home right in the middle. Don't know how this is going to look, but let us find out, shall we? The reason why I left a little bit of space there is because I feel like we could have path come across here, and I think that that could look kind of cool. And it could even come up like right here. So we could do something like this. Right? I feel like that looks kind of interesting, you know, at the very least. Let's make this even more interesting though. So we'll do this, perfect. And then honestly, we'll just come around. Nothing too crazy. We got a little bit of a stairway there. Oh, very nice, I like that. I don't want that to come on this road. So let's do something like this. We'll let that come in a little bit afterwards. And now this is looking kind of interesting. I don't hate it. I wonder how it would look if we had a house over here. I think it looks fine. Cool. And what is nice about this area as well is it just has a little bit more character, I think, than over here. Don't get me wrong, like we needed to do this, unfortunately. Maybe we change around some stuff in the future. Right now, you know, I don't think we'll go too crazy, but I do like this over here. It just looks kind of interesting, you know? That's all there is to it. Our police station is okay. This is a busy street now along here. So I think we upgrade this to our fast P street, and we'll upgrade it. We'll bring this all the way to here, and then we'll upgrade these as well. And we'll send this all the way down to over here. Perfect. The idea being that this street, because it's like super busy now and we have a bunch of people walking on it, and it's like our main collector, if we need services over here, like we need police, we need mail, we need ambulance or anything else, because we don't have any services over here yet, we need to get them over here as fast as possible. So we have our main street right along here. And actually, I think we only upgraded this so far. Yeah. Cool. We should add something to these streets to make them look a little bit different. Let's actually do that. Edit all instances. This is our fast P street. And I'm wondering, can we maybe take out our tiled medium? If we delete that and we add like a regular median and we up it 2.4 U. Ooh, grass and trees. And then what happens if we take out these shoulders? That's a 2.1. How does that look? Doesn't look awful. Yeah, I don't hate that. It is a little bit larger than I would like. However, I think that's just kind of the way that it is. We'll just upgrade these roads to be like this. That way, because they're slightly larger, they won't, like, I don't want them to delete any buildings, but I feel like that's okay. And now we kind of know what's going on over here, you know? We are at a full capacity landfill. So, oof, that's not ideal. We're making some good money though. Oh my God, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so we are making some good money. Let's come into our recycling. So our landfill costs 15,000. Actually, we can just look. I think it costs 40,000, 62 or 48. Oh, because we get some fees from it too. What do the other ones cost? Way more. Recycling center is also 880,000. These cost way more. So I'm going to do something that you may not like, but I'm going to cheese the game a bit. We're going to take out this guy and we're going to replace it, which is not the height of realism. I understand. But you know what, dude? Like, we kind of need to. We don't have the money. Yeah, we don't have the money to add a brand new facility in here. This itself already cost a lot, and now we have more garbage area. Not my favorite thing to do in the entire world. Definitely not proud of what we just did there. You know, it is what it is. We kind of did just have to do it. One other thing I'm noticing over here is we still do have garbage pile up. That's fine. We also have 2 crime scenes now. So I think it would be a smart idea to add a small police station over here. I'm going to add it right here. I don't know how important this is, if we're being honest with each other, but I do think that we do need to add it. And then we're also going to add one more parking lot over here. They are 80,000. I'm going to pause the game before we do it. We're going to take this out super fast. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to level out our ground a bit. And then we're going to place this guy right here. We're going to turn our parking fee up all the way. And then we're going to put in our roads over here as well. So I do believe, yeah, 12. We come over here. We come up. Perfect. And we'll add one more of these like medium parking lots. I believe it's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. Cool. And we will up our parking fee on this one as well. Awesome. And then we'll need to do our power line. So I'm just going to put this underground. Not the most realistic thing in the entire world, you know? But neither is a fully pedestrian city, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? We're fine. We're chilling. We have a little bit more parking over here. We do need to have our have a garbage truck or something. We'll figure that out at a later date, if we're being honest with each other. Cool. Liking this little area over here. We do have this street. Let's build another one over here. Let's continue this on. I do want to do one more thing before we do that. I would love if we could have a path connect up with this street right here. So let's actually try to do that. I don't know. I hope this works as well as this one. When I was testing it, it didn't really, but I guess we'll find out. And it doesn't want to bring it in. Oh, we got some weird funky business happening over here. And it doesn't want to allow it because of some other buildings. Like anywhere? Yeah, no, it does not allow that. Would it allow it over here? It would not. Yeah, so it looks like we can't do that because of this weird node. Not sure. Oh, there's one there. Is that like a normal thing? Not super sure what that is, but people are using it. So I feel like that is just something that we don't have to worry about. People are also using just this one side, but they're going back and forth on it. They're moving in all directions. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. The game isn't broken. It's not freaking out at us. So we're going to leave it. We are going to leave it. The one thing I am going to do, I'm noticing that we don't have as many trains. We're just going to up this to 80. Not a full yet, but just a little bit. And let's build out this area over here. So this road is going to come out over here. And I'm going to send this straight to about here. And then we're going to leave that right about there. Perfect. And then I do want to kind of come out and do, actually, let's think about this. Yeah, I do. We're going to do our 11 by 11 grid over here because that is the best, apparently. We'll grab right here. I want to make sure that it's like as perfect as we can get it. Look at that. Kind of fits perfectly. And I do want to have a road that kind of comes around over here. Do our weird little grid. Do something like that. Cool, cool, cool. We'll come up right there. I like it. And then we will add another big old roundabout over here. And I feel like that looks pretty cool if we're being honest with each other. We got a little bit of something going on, you know? And then on this side, obviously we won't come down 11. But we can kind of like maybe curve up a bit. Is that even worth it? I don't think that's even worth it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then from over here, I would like to do something a little bit special over here. So I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to start to put in some buildings over here. And I would like another connection. So let's see if we can do that with Garland Street. So let's grab this right here and see if we can't build something right over here. I want to make sure that it's straight up in the air. That looks pretty good, to be honest with you. And then can we cross this? We can't. So we're going to have to come up a little bit more. Like I feel like 10 is fine. And then where do we want this to link up? That is the question. Let's see if we can get one of let's see if we can do it with this one. It's going to be a 19. Whoa. So what we're going to do is we need to get it up to 10, right? So I'm going to click this here, and this is going to look weird. I know. I'm actually going to click, let's do like here. Oh, and actually, okay, yeah. All right, so we have this in, and now what we can do is curve this up from this area. So we'll come in here. We know that we need 10 and height here. So we'll bring this up 8.5. We take this out. We take that out. Actually, oh, and it's because we're actually lower. Interesting. Well, what I'm thinking is maybe if we're lower, what we actually want to do is tunnel underground. And I think that might be the move. So we'll grab this height, and honestly, we'll go down a little bit more. Let's grab like here. We'll bring it up to here. Perfect. And then we'll slope from right here. Okay. We'll come in about here. I'm going to upgrade a small section of rail, like right here and right here to be elevated. Perfect. We can take this out now. Amazing. We'll grab this height. Perfect. And I'm wondering if this is low enough. I honestly doubt that it is. It is. Oh my God, look at that. That is super, super, super cool. So then what we'll do is once this height is like here, we are just gonna slope to right here. We might have to take out this house right here, to be honest with you. Well, let's find out. We'll come down and then we'll curve in. Ooh, and now we're seeing overlapping. Interesting. So we could come a little straight then. All right, we figured it out, and that looks pretty decent, to be honest with you. And now we just have another connection into this area as well, right? That is really all we needed. Did we take a little bit too much time building this out? Possibly. Does it look pretty cool now? Also, possibly. Definitely is the answer there. Cool. Yeah, when you're coming down here, is that a moped? How do we have a car? Should just be these trucks. Only walking, only pedestrian. Maybe she's delivering something. Anywho, yeah, now we just have a couple more connections through here, which I think is just gonna help this area a little bit. We are making decent money as well. Let's start to bring some things in here. I'm thinking along here, we're gonna do, maybe we'll do like some commercial, some 2x2s. We'll come up to 3x3s on this area. And then we, honestly, I think we'll do commercial all the way along here. Yeah, I think that makes a little bit of sense. And then we'll do mixed use as well. So we'll do like a bigger one right over here. And then we'll do some other buildings all the way around. I like that. I like that a lot. And we can do some row homes as well. Perfect. And I would like some paths through here as well, just because I think it would look really, really interesting. Let's have a little bit of fun, you know? Let's do it. I wonder what would happen if we did something like this. I think that's going to look cool. And then we'll do some other things like that. Yeah. I think that'll look interesting as well. I said I wanted a path over here. So we'll do maybe like a little building there, or honestly, yep. We'll leave that. Cool. And then along these railroads, honestly, we might do some low density through here as well. So if we have this as like a main street, then we can turn off zoning over here. Ooh, and it's given us some bad stuff. So let's actually do this. Let's grab our, what are these? Our one, should be a 1.5 pedestrian road. This is a fast one. 2U alley. Here it is. 1U pedestrian street. Well, it's a 1.5. And I think this has enough for a car. So we'll do something like this. Just to get to and from. Yeah, just to get to and from. We'll grab this fast P street as well. And we'll come along here. Awesome. And then honestly, do we want this to link up at all? Like, I think if we have this through, perfect, and then come around and then link up right there. I do like that. And then we'll grab this. That looks pretty cool. And now it's all linked up, right? Like, we don't have any services over here, so I think that this is important. And then what we can do over here is we can bring in, oh, and we're seeing zoning over here. I actually don't love that. Even though we could have cars over here, I would rather not. But we can do this now. Something like that. And then we can come in here, we can do our zoning and let these homes come in. They're going to be different sizes. Don't know how I feel about that, for being honest. We got the real estate mansion. That's cool as well. Not super concerned about that, if we're being honest with each other. We'll see how it comes in. We will see how it comes in. We'll bring it up all the way up to here. And then we'll also do it on this other side as well. I'm just going to go 4 deep for now, though, because it is quite the drop off. And then we'll do on this side, and then we'll do row homes up here. Cool. Now that all these are in, we can also take out this. Cool. We'll let this come in, and then I think we'll probably do row homes on the other side. So we'll bring this all the way to here a lot. We got the Baltic Pines, very, very nice as well. Love to see it. We'll bring this around up to here. I think we'll do like a little, let's see if that'll even spawn in. and then we'll go back to row homes. And this is gonna look really ugly. So in some of these areas, we're just gonna bring in some medium density through here. Perfect, awesome, love to see it. And then up over here, we'll do some of this as well. Let's do some row homes. We'll see how that looks. And then on this other side, do something like this. Perfect. See how this looks. And then around here, we'll do some more homes. We'll go, I think we were doing 4 deep. I think that makes sense. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. And on this road, I think we'll do commercial. And let's actually do this. We'll go 4, we'll do 4, 5, 6, and then up over here, we'll have a mixed use building. And I think that should look pretty cool. No pedestrian access right here. Interesting. Don't know why. Maybe it's because it's underground. We can always just take this out. If it's gonna give us problems, then we don't need it. So let's take it out. So yeah, I do want to see how's this road doing. This road is seeing a bunch of action as well. People are moving in. People are liking it. That is good freaking news, dude. I do like that. The last thing I want to do is a little bit of like a park area. So we're gonna grab our level terrain tool and we're gonna do sea level in case the water rises and floods us all out. But I want to come around here with a path. Perfect, awesome. And we do have our sewage over here. Not the most ideal thing in the entire world, don't get me wrong. And then we'll take this and we'll come up to about here. And I think we'll come up there. And then I would love if we could come over here as well. And this could just be like a nice little area. We'll come up there. Honestly, right here too. And then probably level it off right there as well. So let's grab our path. We'll come around the poop. All right, so we got some cool paths over here. I don't know if they'll be used. Will they or won't they? Maybe not, but I still think they look cool. Couldn't hook it up right here, but I think that's, I mean, it's fine. Now what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to make sure that our ground is nice and level, or at least as much as we can make it, right? Just make it look a little bit nicer. Cool, ground's looking nice. People are going. I like that. I like that a lot. This area is, not sure how I feel about this right here, but the rest of this area looks really, really cool. This will probably be medium density, low density at some point. Or sorry, medium density, high density at some point. We did make it to level 8, which actually does mean that we do have some high density. Let's see how this looks. I feel like this will look kind of interesting. Don't know if that interesting is good, but I guess we will find out. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is do a little bit of landscaping over here. So let's do that too, shall we? Ooh, I don't love these. These look pretty bad. So let's actually switch these for medium density. But this one doesn't look half bad. This high density 2x2, I actually kind of like that. We're gonna leave that one because I do think that one looks pretty cool. Right. This area just looks, I think this just looks super, super, super cool. Like I love the amount of people that are over here. I think it's awesome. You know, we're almost at 20,000 now. We're also at 500,000, making 10,000 an hour. We are like finally starting to figure out the economy, which is really, really cool. We do have a few things that we need to take care of in order to make ecstatic citizens, which is definitely something that we're going to be looking at in the future. But yeah, I'm liking what we got going on. These new neighborhoods just look super, super cool. I absolutely love them. Trying to see where, yeah, people are coming along here. So they're not taking this road, but that's fair. That doesn't really get you anywhere. This one is probably a much faster route here than taking this. But yeah, looking super, super cool through here. I'm absolutely loving it. Guys, if you made it this far and you liked the video, like the video. If you love the video and not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section what you think of our 2 new areas. If you'd like to support the channel, consider becoming a member. But yeah, guys, thanks so much. Peace out.